Hi Cancer, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. This is going to be your October love reading, and we're going to follow that with your finance and career reading. So let's take a look. All right, Cancer, at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. What's crossing you is the King of Wands. In the foundation, the Empress reverse. In the past, the Ten of Pentacles. What's crowning you is the Seven of Pentacles reverse. In the near future, Knight of Wands. How you see yourself is the Five of Cups. How your partner sees you or the energy around you is the Page of Pentacles. Hopes or fears, the Three of Swords reverse. And your overall outcome is the Three of Wands reverse. So you guys are sad. I feel like you're sad and you're hoping to be able to heal from this pain that you're in. There's a sense of disappointment. Let's see. Page of Swords. Oh, the Ten of Swords. So yes, you're okay. You went through some serious pain. After the Ten of Swords is actually the Page of Swords. So it's like you just got up from being in this Ten of Swords energy, from being completely drained, feeling possibly backstabbed or just in a state of pain. And you're just now coming out into the world, starting to communicate with others again, but that pain is still there lingering. King of Swords. A lot of swords energy. Seven of Pentacles reverse, which is exactly what is crowning you. Interesting. So I feel like you guys have been hurt in the past, obviously. You've had a lot of situations, a lot of relationships where you put so much energy, you put all of yourself into it and never got anything back. All you got was backstabbed. So now, look, your overall energy is the Queen of Swords. And we have this King of Swords here as well. So it's like you're taking a logical approach now. You're not being, you know, that typical Cancer that like wears your heart on your sleeve. Now you're being more of a hard ass is what I feel. So what's crossing you is the King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. That's interesting. So what's causing you is commitment. So I do feel like some of you guys have become commitment phobes because you've been disappointed so much in the past. Yeah, Temperance reverse. So there's definitely a wounding here that needs to be healed before you can open yourself up to a committed relationship. The Empress reverse is the reason for everything here. We have the Four of Swords reverse. I get the sense that you almost feel like you've lost it all. There was a time in your life when you felt you had everything and then you lost it all. And this made you think differently. The Sun reverse. Yeah, so even though you're coming out of this Ten of Swords energy, I still feel, you know, that, like I said from the beginning, that sadness that's still lingering, that kind of changed who you were. In the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil reverse, Seven of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Queen of Rods. feel for some of you in the past, you actually were in a committed relationship and you were either cheated on or taken advantage of in some way, shape, or form. And so the only way that you had the courage even to approach any other relationship was if you approached it with this King of Swords energy, this very my way or the highway type of thing. Like, you're not stepping all over me anymore. So it's kind of like you're carrying a chip on your shoulder into new relationships because of what you've been through in the past. Seven of Pentacles reverse is what's crowning you. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, so the good thing I feel that came out of this is that maybe before you were a little bit too, like you would give too much. And now you're very cognizant of what you give to each person or just in general. You're very cognizant of not giving more than what you're receiving back, because I think that's what used to happen in the past, is that you just overgave and you attracted takers. And you are not doing that anymore. Nine of Cups. And the Five of Swords. I feel like you've made this decision in your mind that you're not going to sacrifice yourself for anybody else anymore, or just overly sacrifice, because I think this is more about excess. But you still struggle with that. I feel like you struggle with these feelings of guilt when you are only thinking of yourself, or when you're more concerned with your well-being than with others. It's like it's not natural for you, and it's not, because that's not a natural Cancer type of thing, Cancers are very nurturing and loving, and they just want to give. That you are givers. But I think you've taken that overboard. You've taken it too far to where it's been to your detriment. And now maybe you're going like to the extreme the other way. So I think this is about finding your happy medium, your happy place. Let's see. Knight of Wands in the near future. We have the Six of Rods reverse. The Five of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords again. I feel like there's going to be relationships coming into your life, or people that you meet that find you very attractive, you find them very attractive, and you try to put effort into making these connections or following through with these connections, and they seem to all fail because you're still, again, this Five of Cups energy, you're still very much processing some pain from the past that still has not been healed. So whatever that means to you, it's making you come across as a little bit cold, like I said, and detached. And so, relationships seem to just come and go. People come into your life and they come in quick and leave just as quickly. Even though maybe you want to work on it, but right now what you're working on is healing from this pain. Let's take a look at that Five of Cups. One flipped here. Oh, okay, we have the Hermit. The World, the Two of Rods reverse. So this healing process that you are in is actually a lot more, I don't know what the word is, not important, but it's just a lot more pivotal than maybe you realized in your life. This is really a time where probably you should be a little bit more to yourself than normal. And you are. You have probably isolated yourself to some extent, or just have been spending a lot more time with yourself, doing a lot of self-reflection, learning a lot more about who you are. And I definitely feel like there were lessons involved from a lot of this pain that you've gone through in the past, that have actually led you to change the course of your life, how you live your life, how you see life itself. This is all, believe it or not, I know that, I mean, I can see that you guys are in pain right now. Not as much pain as before, but it's still there. And I do feel that this was, it's actually a gift. Sounds ridiculous, but the pain is actually a gift, because it is helping you grow as a person. You're going to see, you know, when you're on the other side of this, that this period of time is like an era almost. You know, when you think back in your life and there's certain events that happen in your life that you're like, oh, before this and after this, you know, that they're so pivotal. So something happened in your life that was so very pivotal that it's taken you a while to get over it, and it has changed the course of your life in the sense that it's made you see the world in a different way and see yourself in a whole different way as well. So it has brought a sense of clarity here, because we do have this Queen of Swords here. So it's like you're seeing things from a more logical perspective, and not so much in that dreamy sense that maybe led you to be hurt in the past. Okay, now how your partner sees you, or the energy around you, is the Page of Pentacles. Three of Rods reverse, Nine of Rods reverse, and the Knight of Cups reverse. So again, I actually feel this reading is really geared towards singles. Sorry for you couples, but I don't think this week is for you. I feel it's very much for somebody here who is single and is kind of closed off. So you do give this impression that you want a relationship, but then when people get closer, you're not really offering much. It's like you're okay to allow them into your life, but then once they're in your life, it's like, oh, no, I made a mistake. I didn't want that. Not what I expected. It's a little too much for me, you know, whatever. It's not you, it's me, whatever the excuse is, Cancer. But yeah, and that's fine. Maybe you're just not ready, or, you know, maybe you're only ready right now for very, very superficial relationships, because you don't want to get too deep. You don't want any chance of you getting hurt in any way. That's fine. But just be aware of how long this is going on for, okay? So, hopes or fears, we have the Three of Swords reverse. You are aware of this because you want to get back to normal. You want to be able to heal and not feel this pain anymore, and be able to celebrate with the people that you love, and even have a long-term relationship once you have healed. Look, the Lover's reverse. Yeah. There was a relationship in the past that really, really hurt you, and you're still trying to get over it. It was a marriage, the Hierophant reverse. It was a failed marriage that really did a number on you. Okay, so in the overall outcome, we have the Three of Wands reverse, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Swords, yeah, Six of Swords reverse. So like I was saying, look, bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups reverse. Like I was saying, just be aware. You know the pain is there. You know exactly what's happening. Now, just be aware of how long you allow this to go on for, because I do have here in the near future, the Three of Wands reverse is when your ships are not coming in. Whatever it is that you're wanting or desiring, it's not coming. And the reason it's not coming is, again, we have this Page of Swords here, Three of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Swords. So really you're all in your head. You're willing to communicate with others and whatnot, but you're not really willing to put in any work or effort because you're too much in your head worried about all the bad things that can happen. And so that is not allowing you to move forward. It's hindering you in your progress. Now, I'm not saying this situation is going to be forever, but I do kind of get the sense that it may be going on for a little bit longer than it needs to, or that it should, you know, but it is your process, and only you know when you can pull yourself out of this. But just know that you are hindering your progress by continuing to block yourself off from other people, okay, for fear of getting hurt. So I think this reading is really just more for awareness, because obviously you're all in your own journey, in your own process, and on your own timetable. So nobody can tell you when to get over things, or it's just whenever things happen for you. But I think when there's more awareness, then you're a little bit more cognizant to work on certain things, okay, like letting go of the past. So let's move on to your finance and career reading. If that reading resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. All right, Cancer, let's take a look. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles reversed. In the past, we have the Magician reverse. Four of Wands. And the Two of Cups reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice reverse. So in the past, there was something that you wanted to manifest, but weren't able to do it. Now, I feel right now, the energy that surrounds you right now is a little bit different. I feel like you are going to be able to do whatever it was that you were trying to do in the past that was not successful, didn't take off, you know, whatever it was. But the caveat is that you may need to let go of something. It doesn't have to be something physical, but I do feel like it may be either something physical, maybe you need to let go of a current job, or you need to let go of certain habits, certain ways of being, stubbornness, you know, whatever that may be. Let's take a look at the Magician. The Magician reverse, yeah, we have the World card. So new beginning has been on hold for you, but I think things are changing. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands. Yes, you're no longer stuck. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. And the Four of Cups reverse. So yes, again, similar to the Four of Pentacles, letting something go, something from the past that was holding you back. You're letting it go, and now you're able to start to have this new opportunity. Let's see the Four of Pentacles reverse. The Hangman. The Sun. I feel like you were really the only one that was holding yourself back, because the Eight of Swords is about the illusion of being stuck and powerless, but you're not really. It's just mentally. It's on a mental level. And so that's what you're letting go of. Letting go of this idea that there's something that you cannot do, you can't accomplish on your own, that you're, I don't know, not smart enough, not worthy enough, whatever this negative self-talk that was happening in the past that was making you not feel confident enough to take something on. now you're able to do it, because I feel like you've gained some sort of enlightenment here, or you're going to. You're going to gain some sort of enlightenment by letting go of something. I feel like whatever it is you have to let go of, it's in your mind though. Let me do one more for the Four of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Swords. Wow, this card is following you. Again, I'm feeling like failure from the past. So it's crazy, but in both readings, your love reading and your financial reading, I feel what is hindering your progress is your fixation on what's happened in the past, what has not worked for you in the past. But the past does not dictate your future. So in the present energy, we have the Four of Wands, which is a card of stability. Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Ace of Cups reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. I almost feel like you guys are maybe coming into the realization or making a decision that where you currently are, so you guys may have a job that you've had for quite a while, but you're not happy there, or you're not feeling valued, or you don't feel like there's real progress or a future there for you. Maybe because you just don't resonate on like a creative level. But there's an element here. This, I mean, in a finance reading, it's just like not being happy with what you're doing, really, like creatively. It's just not, it doesn't click with you. It doesn't mean anything to you. Whatever it is that you're doing, you don't feel connected to it. And so maybe in the past you would stop yourself from even entertaining the idea of having a new beginning or starting maybe a new career, because you're like, I'm not going to let go of my stability. But in reality, I feel like that stability has been holding you back from exploring things that you might absolutely love doing. You know, there's a job out there for you where you're just going to be so happy to get up in the morning and go to work. But you would kind of have to convince yourself that that's the truth, which for you right now is kind of difficult, because it's difficult to let go of that stable job that you know is going to send you a paycheck every couple weeks. Now in the future, we have the Two of Cups. It is in the reverse. So again, the sense that there's not an agreement between you and someone else. Wow, okay, so we have the Two of Swords and the Death card. And we have the Justice. So I do feel there may be a decision that you're making to actually leave this place that you've been at for quite some time. Because again, the values just don't align. The goals are not aligning. They're not giving you what you need anymore. The Three of Rods reverse. And this may come out of nowhere, out of like a surprise, like something may happen that was unexpected. But then again, unexpectedly, look at where it leads you. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, to a place where you're much happier and much, you know, well off financially, where you finally feel accomplished and recognized for what you have to offer. So yeah, I do feel like this month a lot of you are deciding that stability is great and all, but maybe now is the time for something new. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you, Cancer. I'll see you guys again pretty soon for the mid-month readings. Bye.